constitution. All we are asking for is for the British people to stand up and start asking their government to give up referendum, set a date, because Scotland asked for referendum, got it, and Britain asked for referendum for them to be able to determine, to decide, to take a decision, to say, yes, we still want to be part of the European Union. And guess what? It was given to them. There wasn't any time the European Union started clamping down on the citizens of Britain. There wasn't any time that Britain or 10 down the street started clamping down on the Scottish people for asking for a referendum. Why must my referendum be a different case? Why should I not be able to ask for the same thing that the British people asked and they got it? Why must I not be able to ask for the same thing that the Scottish people asked and they got it? And when you ask for a referendum in Nigeria, the Nigerian government will tell you you're asking for war. When you ask for a referendum, they said you're asking for war. And when you ask for a peaceful chat with them, and they said no, you are not going to get it. And how are we going to live with people like this? What situation is this? How can we people we don't have anything in common with? The people in the north the people in the south are predominantly Christians, and if we cannot sit down as a human being, if we cannot sit down objectively and discuss our problems and find a solution, by the way, they say was a problem is defined, a solution is attached. Please, the government of United Kingdom, I believe in the word that says attachment is a great fabricator of illusions, that reality can only be attained by someone who is detached. Please, government of Britain, can you detach me from the government that is ruling in Nigeria, because they are not governing the people. What they are doing is ruling the people. Once you come in, if you say anything against them, the next thing they are coming to get rid of you. Once you argue with them, the next thing they send a higher assassin. And it's not even that is the problem at the moment. The problem now is that Nigeria alone has seven terrorist groups. And these terrorist groups started from the north, and now they are coming down the south, killing people every day, women, kids, women raped in their farms, men adopted and murdered, kids can't go to school anymore. Even at school, we do not have any more safe haven in Nigeria. Even at school, kids will be adopted and their parents, and these are poor women and men, their parents will be asked to give 20 million. 20 million naira is about 10,000 pounds. Oh, 20,000 pounds, please, if I'm not mistaken. 20,000 pounds. And these are, poor farmers. Where are they going to raise this 20 million naira for them to pay ransom for their poor kids to be delivered back to them? And it has become a situation that the people thought, well, this is getting out of hand. It is better to detangle itself from the institution called Nigeria. And because the reason why we are here is because this contraction was made by the British government in 1914, because we're wearing the same people, we don't have the same culture, we are not speaking the same language. The people in the north, they are predominantly houses and the Fulanese, and they have a separate language, they have separate kind of food they eat. Everything, dressing is quite different from the people from the south, and the people in the south are predominantly Christians. I am not saying there are no Muslims in the south, but predominantly the people in the south are Christians. And an oil and water can never mix. And this is the situation we have found ourselves in Nigeria, because we cannot miss, because we cannot sit down and have a proper discussion, a proper debate, a proper round table to come out with a solution for the problem that we have. And the problem is eating everyone up to an extent that people can't say anything anymore. You are not allowed to express your feelings. You are not allowed to say anything, because if you do, you will be a dead man. I am today in Britain talking to the general public and to the UK government to tell them about the genocidal war that is going on in Nigeria, and yet the British government are looking on the other side when people are getting killed every day, when people are getting killed every minute. And this is a problem that we can resolve quickly without problems, without fight, without war. But unfortunately, it looks like the Nigerian government are not bowing down. It looks like the Nigerian government is saying, we are giving you a referendum. If you find yourself in a situation like this, I'm going to ask you this question. What would you do? What is going to be the solution? Are you going to go to war, or are you going to carry on engaging them? Probably for a lasting solution in the future. And this is the reason why we are engaging you today. This is the reason why we are talking to you today, because we do not believe in spilling human blood. We do not believe in wasting human life. And the only reason why we are here is to appease the British public, to appease the British government, to come to our aid, that Nigeria, just mandate Nigeria to give us a referendum. If the people decide to say, yes, we still want to be part of Nigeria, we are not going to debate that. If the people decide, once whatever the decision of the people is, and we will respect that. But at the moment, the case is still going on. Killings every day, murders every day, and we cannot do anything about it. Neither can we sit down and wait our mothers, wait for our brothers, wait for our uncles, aunties, grannies, granddads to be killed in their homes. And as I'm talking to you, the house of the north, they are now migrating to the south, driving the local residents or driving the local indigents into the bushes. And when they run into the bushes, the Fulani herdsmen are right there waiting for them to be slaughtered. If you look at the process here, these are fellow human beings lying lifeless. They are not breathing anymore. Their life has been swept away from them by the Nigerian terrorist government. Nigeria needs to be disintegrated for the people to have peace. Nigeria has to be separated. The people in the south wants to go. The people want to go. The Biafra nation wants to go. So why can't we sit down and talk? Why can't we be offered a referendum? Because Scotland got referendum. Therefore, whatever that is good for the geese is also good for the gander. And I'm saying this afternoon, please, the good people of Britain, please, the government of United Kingdom, come to our aid, because we are being murdered every day. I can't even go home. I can't go home back to Africa. And I would like to go, because that is where I come from. But if I do, I am a dead man. So many people here can't go back home. Everyone here has got a story to tell. During the Nigerian Biafran war, 67-70, after the war, I am a child that was born after the war. Guess what? Just after the war, my dad went back to get his money in the bank, and unfortunately he was told by the Nigerian government that you can't get any money from the bank because you have to fulfill that, because you have been involved in a war. Because of the war, what they did was they gave every man from the southern part of Nigeria, from the eastern part of Nigeria, they gave you 20 pounds. 20 pounds. What can you do with 20 pounds? It doesn't matter how much you have in the bank. You might have 3 million in the bank, 100 million in the bank. That is, it's not important anymore. they will only give you the life, and that is not good. The way the people of the southern Nigeria are being treated today or have been treated in the past, we are saying enough is enough. What are we saying? Enough is enough. What we want, referendum, and when we want it, now we are asking for referendum, we are not asking for war. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, Biafra! Oh yeah, Biafra! I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have to round up now. What I'm going to play is, I cannot carry all this on my own. Can some of us please volunteer to take this and bring them back on Monday? Thanks for that, please. Already they may volunteer to take some of this. Not one person. When we say they are very large on this, you can take 4, 5, 6, yeah, and then we'll bring them back on Monday. You can always go to the how to bring we need them. The advice is can cause some change of